Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Ganitha Sarthi. So in our previous video we have discussed about applications of trigonometry based on one angle. Okay, in this video we will discuss applications of trigonometry based on two angles. How we will solve the problems which are given in the information two angles. If two angles are given, how we will solve the problems. Okay, now see the question which is on the board. A 1.5 meter tall boy is looking at the top of temple which is 30 meter in height, and from a point at certain distance the angle of elevation from his eye to top of the crown at the temple increases from 30 degrees to 60 degrees. As he walks towards the temple, find the distance he walks towards the temple. So see here, always remember one point. If this is one pole or something, okay, if these are the two angles, always the highest angle will be here and the lowest angle will be here. Why? Because if angle decreases, the distance increases. If angle increases, the distance will be decreasing. Okay, for this point, if the angle is highest, the distance will be decreasing. If the angle is lowest, the distance will be increasing. Okay, remember that point. Now see here, a 1.5 meter tall boy is looking at the top of temple which is 30 meter high. So what is the height of temple? Height of temple is 30 meter, and what is the height of boy? Height of boy is 1.5 meters. Okay, height of boy is what? 1.5 meters. Now he is looking at the top of temple. The angle of elevation from his eye to the top of crown increases from 30 degrees to 60 degrees. Means at the initial point he is looking at 30 degrees. After that he is looking at crown at 60 degrees. Okay. Now if this is 1.5, this will be also 1.5 meters, and in 30, this is boy's height is there. Okay, if boy's height is we have taken boy's height. How much is the value here? 28.5, right? 30 minus 1.5 will be 28.5. Okay, now what we have to find? What is the distance he walks towards the temple? Means he is walking from here to here. Okay, he walks towards the temple. So we have to find the value of what? X, and take the total distance as d. Okay, we have to find the value of x. How much distance he is walking towards the temple? Okay, towards the temple means from 30 degrees angle to 60 degrees angle, how much distance he is walking? The question is like that. Okay, now see here how we will find the value. How we will find the value? If this is x and this is total d value, first of all take tan 30 degrees. Okay, okay, tan 60 degrees you take. Label this one, you can label anything, A, B, C, D, and take it as E. Okay, I am taking in triangle DFC. In triangle DFC, I am taking tan because this is opposite side. Okay, and this is opposite side and this is adjacent side. Okay, tan 30. Take tan 30. Tan 30 is equal to what is the opposite side? What is the opposite side? FC. By what is adjacent side? Adjacent side is EF or AB. You can take anything. Okay, we are taking this triangle now, so EF. So tan 30 is equal to FC value is what? 28.5 by EF value. What is EF value? D. EF value is what? D. Right. See, 28.5 by D. Tan 30. Tan 30 means the angle is where? At E. Right here EFC. Okay, not DFC. EFC. So what is tan 30 value? Tan 30 value is 1 by root 3 is equal to 28.5 by D. Do cross multiplication. D into 1 will be D. 28.5 into root 3 will be 28.5 root 3. Here all the given units are in meters, so take meters. So D value is what? Meters. But we don't want D value. What we want? The boy is walking towards the temple, means from 30 degrees to 60 degrees he is walking at an angle of a distance of x meters. That x value we want. Okay, now we got d value. Now move on to x value. How we will find x value? Take tan 60. Okay, tan 60 is equal to, in which triangle you can take? In triangle DFC. Okay, tan 60 in triangle DFC. Tan 60 is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side is FC, adjacent side is DF. We don't know DF. How we will find DF? The total distance is D. Up to here it is X. This will be d minus x, right? Now tan 60 value is root 3 and fc value is 28.5 by df value is d minus x. Do cross multiplication. Root 3 is equal to 28.5 by, we know d value. What is d value? Take it as equation number 1. Substitute equation 1 in this equation. Equation 2. Substitute equation 1 in equation 2. 28.5 root 3 minus x. Now do cross multiplication. Okay. 28.5 root 3 into root 3. Listen carefully. 28.5 root 3 into root 3. Root 3 into root 3 will be root 3 whole square, means 28.5 into 3, right? Minus root 3 into x will be minus root 3x is equal to 28.5 into 1 will be 28.5. So 28.5 into root 3. How much? 3 5s are 15, 3 8s are 24, 25, 3 2s are 6. How much? 6 8, right? Minus root 3x is equal to 28.5. Right, 3 5s are 15, 3 8s are 24, 25, 3 2s are 6, 8. Now, make this minus root 3x this side, or it will become plus root 3x. So, root 3x is equal to 85.5 minus 28.5. So, root 3x is equal to, subtract it from 5 minus 5 will be 0.0. It is neglected. 15 minus 8. How much will be 15 minus 8? 15 minus 8 is what? 7. Next. How much? 7 minus 2. 7 minus 2 will be 5. So, root 3x is equal to 57. Then x will be equal to 57 by root 3. Now do rationalizing factor. How you will do rationalizing factor? Into root 3 by root 3. The same process. 57 into root 3 by root 3 into root 3. Same root 3 whole square. Root 3 whole square means 3. 3 1s are 3 19s are 57. So, x is equal to what? 90 and root 3. Again substitute root 3 value. What is root 3 value? Root 3 value is 1.732. So 19 into 1.732, you will get approximately 32.9 something, okay, meters. Now see here again, in our first video of applications, what I have said, if the height of the observer is given, then we should use that in the problem. If it is not given, we should neglect that. But here we are using height of observer, okay, that's why I am taking here, okay. Now by following the 3 rules only, we are solving all the problems. See here, first of all, 30 to 60. You should not write 30 here, 60 here. In one diagram I have showed you, right? If the angle increases, the distance will be decreasing. If the angle decreases, the distance will be increasing. Okay. By that concept, you should draw the diagram. If it is 1.5, in the temple height also you should delete 1.5. Okay. If you deleted 1.5, what is the remaining balance? 28.5. Okay. Now, you first find tan 30. Tan 30 is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Tan 60 is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. By taking that, substitute equation 1 in equation 2, you will get the value of x. Okay. Understood all of you? This is the double angle problems. I will be giving 2-3 examples based on this related to the double angles. Let us move on to the next problem. Now, let us see the second problem. From the top of building, the angle of elevation of top of cell tower is 60 degrees. We have discussed this problem, means this kind of problem in my first video of applications of trigonometry. Okay, how we will write two angles diagrams, how we will draw the two angles diagrams. Now see, from the top of cell tower, so assume this is the cell tower and assume this is the building. Okay, from the top of building, the angle of elevation of top of cell tower is how many degrees? 60 degrees. So this will be the horizontal line, 60 degrees. Okay, and foot and the angle of depression to its foot. From this point only, angle of depression is how much? 45 degrees. And if the distance of the building from the tower, distance of the building from the tower is 7 meters. Okay, distance of the building from the tower is 7 meters. We have to find the height of tower. Okay, height of tower is this one. This height of tower we have to find. Okay, now take this as x value. If this is x, this will be also x. Okay, now total height h, no? Okay, x and total will be h. Okay, let leave like it. If this is angle of depression, I have already said you that angle of depression and angle of elevation are always opposite to each other. Okay, angle of depression and angle of elevation are opposite to each other. If this is 45, here we can write 45 degrees, right? Okay, now we should find the value of h. Remember, now label this one A, B, C, D, E. Now in triangle BDE, I am taking tan, because here opposite side and adjacent side are given. We have to find the value of x. Why we are finding the value of x? Because in the height of tower, x is also some part, right? X is also a part of a tower. We should find that x. Okay. Now tan 45. Tan 45 is equal to, what is the opposite side? Tan 45 is equal to opposite side is BD by adjacent side is DE. Tan 45 value is 1. BD value is what? X. By DE value is 7. Do cross multiplication. So x into 1 will be x, 7 into 1 will be 7. So x value is what? 7 meters. So value of x is 7 meters. Now move on to this triangle. What is the triangle? Tan, in triangle BAC, tan 60 degrees. Tan 60 is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. What is the opposite side? AC by adjacent side is what? BA or AB. BA value is nothing but 7. If it is 7, here also it will be 7. Okay, tan 60 value is root 3 is equal to AC value is what? We don't know AC value. Okay, BA value is what? BA value is 7. Now how we will write AC value? If this is x and the total height is h, this will be h minus x now. Actually, this is x is ignored. If x is deleted, then h minus x. So h minus x by 7. Understood? H minus x by 7. So do cross multiplication. H minus x into 1, h minus x is equal to 7 into root 3, 7 root 3. We know x value. What is x value? 7. Substitute equation 1 in equation 2. H minus 7 is equal to 7 root 3. Make this minus 7 to the right hand side. What will become? Plus 7. H is equal to 7 root 3 plus 7. H is equal to, take 7 as common. You can take 7 common. What will become? You take 7 common, root 3 plus 1. So h is equal to 7 into root 3 value is 1.732 plus 1. H is equal to 7 into 2.732. So multiply that. H is equal to, you will get 19 point something. Okay, 2.732 into 7, you will get 19.70 to something you will get. Okay, so multiply that, you will get the answer. Understood all of you? When they are giving the angle of elevation and depression, definitely angle of depression should be changed into angle of elevation. Then only you can solve the problem. Okay. Now let us move on to the next problem. Now see the third problem. Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite to each other on either side of the road, which is 120 feet wide. So road width is how much? What is the road width? Road width is 120 feet. Okay. Now from a point between them on the road, the angles of elevation of top of poles are 60 degrees and 30 degrees respectively. So he is giving equal heights of poles, right? Equal height poles. So equal height poles. Next, what is he saying? From a point between them on the road, the angles of elevation of top of the poles are 60 and 30. So top of poles are 60 and 30. Take this as 60 degrees and this is 30 degrees. Okay. Now find the height of the poles and distance of the point from the poles. We have to find the height of pole and also this distance. So if this is 120 feet wide, all are having one confusion that where we can take x and where we can take 120 minus x. Anywhere you can take. Okay, anywhere you can take, you will get the same answer. Okay, understood? If this is x, this is 120 minus x. If this is x, this is 120 minus x. Anywhere you can take, you will get the same answer. The answer will be not changed. Next, now see, let us find the values which is height of pole and also the distance of the point from the pole. Distance of the point is these two distances we have to find. So A, B, C, D, E. Okay, now take tan 60 first in triangle ABE. In triangle ABE, tan 60. We don't need hypotenuse, right? Adjacent side and opposite side are there. So you should take trigonometric tan 60 is equal to, what is the opposite side? AE by what is the adjacent side? AB. Tan 60 is what? Root 3 is equal to what is AE value? X. AE value is H by AB value is X. So H is equal to root 3 into X. H into 1 will be H, root 3 into X will be root 3X. H is equal to root 3X feet. Okay, H is equal to root 3X. Next what we want? Take this triangle. What is the triangle? In triangle BCD. In triangle BCD. In triangle BCD, tan 30 is equal to opposite side. What is the opposite side? Opposite side is CD, right? CD by adjacent side is BC. Okay. Tan 30 value is what? 1 by root 3 is equal to CD value is, if this is H, this will be also H only. Two equal heights, right? Next, H by BC value is 120 minus X. So do cross multiplication again. Root 3 into H will be root 3H is equal to 120 minus X into 1 will be 120 minus X. Okay. So now H value, take this as equation 1 and take this as equation 2. Substitute equation 1 in equation 2, means equation 1 value. What is the value? H is equal to root 3x. Substitute that H value here. Okay. Now, why it will become root 3 into root 3x. What is value of H? Root 3x is equal to 120 minus x. Root 3 into root 3, 3x is equal to 120 minus x. Make this minus x this side. It will become plus x. 3x plus x is equal to 120. Then 4x is equal to 120. X is equal to 120 by 4. 120 by 4 means 4 ones are 4 30s are. So x is equal to how many feet? X is equal to 30 feet. Means AB is equal to 30 feet. AB is equal to 30 feet. Then what is the position of BC? BC is equal to 120 minus x, means 120 minus 30, that is 90 feet. Got it. So these are the distance of the point from the poles. Now next what we have to find? We have to find the value of H. How we will find the value of H? You can take this one or this one. Any triangle you can take. I am taking this one. Okay, it is easy to solve. Now see. Got it. These are the two distances of the poles. Now again take tan only. Okay. Again take tan only. Tan 60 is equal to AE value is tan 60 is root 3. AE value is H by AB is X. We got the value of X. What is the value of X? 30. Substitute here. Root 3 is equal to H by 30. H is equal to 30 into root 3. Right, 30 into root 3. 30 into root 3 value is 1.732. So it will be 51.96 feet. Understood all of you? So this is the height of the pole. Remember one thing, if the width is given like this, you can take x here also. If you take x here also, you will get the same answer. The answer will not change. Don't confuse that why we should take x here only, why we should take 120 minus x. You can take here 120 minus x, and also here you can take x. Anything you can do. Okay. Now let us move on to the next problem. Now let us move on to fourth problem. The angle of elevation of a jet plane from a point A on the ground is 60 degrees. After a flight of 15 seconds, the angle of elevation changes to 30 degrees. If the jet plane is flying at a constant height, he is giving the jet plane is flying at a constant height. Okay. See here. The jet plane height is this one, 1500 root 3. The jet plane, it will be going like this. It will be going like this, right? Okay. First initial angle is how much? Initial angle is 60 degrees after a flight of 15 seconds. So after 15 seconds, the angle is changed to 30 degrees. After 15 seconds, the angle is changed to 30 degrees, but the height remains constant. Okay, the height does not change. 1500 root 3 meters. Understood? So this will be the basic diagram. Understood all of you? The jet plane initially how much it is? 60 degrees angle. It is making 60 degrees angle and the height at a height of 1500 root 3. Next, after a flight of 15 seconds, the angle changes to 30 degrees because if the distance increases, the angle decreases, right? But the height is constant. Okay, we should find the speed of jet plane. So label this one. Okay, now first find the AB value. We have to find first what? We have to find the speed of a jet plane. Okay, now find AB value. Afterwards we will find a BC value. we will find the speed now. Okay, now see, in triangle ABE, tan 60 is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. What is the opposite side here? BE by AB. What is tan 60 value? √3. BE value is 1500 √3. AB value is AB. AB into √3 will be AB. Okay, you can write AB is equal to 1500 √3 by √3. 1500 √3 by √3. √3 and √3 gets cancelled. AB is equal to how much? AB is equal to 1500 meters. Okay, you got AB value. Next, after a flight of 15 seconds, the angle is changed. In triangle ACD, tan 30. Now take tan 30. Tan 30 is equal to, what is the opposite side? CD by AC. Tan 30 value is what? 1 by √3 is equal to, CD value is 1500 √3 by AC. AC means combination of AB and BC. So you can write AB plus BC. Now 1 by √3 is equal to 1500 √3 by AB value is what? 1500 plus BC. Now do cross multiplication. 1500 √3 into √3 will be √3 into √3 whole square. Okay, so 1500 plus BC is equal to 1500 into √3. 1500 plus BC is equal to 4500, right? 4500. Make this plus 1500 this side to the right hand side. BC is equal to 4500 minus 1500. Then BC is equal to how much? 3000. Okay, how much speed? Speed means this one we are finding. Okay, this is the initial position. After the flight of 15 seconds, the speed is increasing. That speed we have to find out. How much is the speed now? Sorry, how much is the distance now? What is the distance here? This is the distance, right? After the flight of 15 seconds, this is the distance. What is the distance now? 3000. Okay, 3000 kilometers. 3000 kilometers. Now see here. 3000 meters. Sorry. Now see here. This is the distance. Now we want to find what speed. What is the speed formula? Distance by time. What is the distance? 3000 meters by time is what? How much after the flight of how many seconds? 15 seconds. Okay, now cancel this one. What you will get? 15 ones are 15 twos are. Okay, so 200 meters per second. If he is asking us to convert in kilometers per hour, how you will do? 200 into 18 by 5, right? You can cancel this one. How you can cancel? 5 4s are 20, 5 zeros are 18, 4s are how much? 72. 720 kilometers per hour. Understood? So what is first we have to find the distance. After distance we can make the speed formula is what? Distance by time. So all of you are having doubt how we can get 18 by 5. See here, I am explaining that one. What is kilometer per hour? 1 kilometer per 1 hour. Kilometer per hour means 1 kilometer per 1 hour, right? Kilometer means how many meters? 1000 meters. 1 hour means how many seconds? Converting into seconds. Okay, how many seconds? 3600 seconds. Okay, cancel these 2 zeros. 2 5s are 2 18s are. So kilometer per hour means what? 5 by 18 meters per second, m by s. If we have to convert meters per second into kilometer per hour, make this 5 by 18 this side. If 5 by 18 will be coming into left hand side, it will become what? 18 by 5 kilometer by per hour. So 1 meter per second is equal to 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. The same process, yes. This is meters per second. We are converting into kilometer per hour. How? Into 18 by 5. Okay. So these are the kind of problems related to double angle problems. Okay. So for SSC 10th class, this is the end of trigonometry and applications of trigonometry. Now as SSC exams are approaching, I am concentrating on those that syllabus only. In my later videos, I will give you IIT trigonometry concepts and model problems. In the next video, I will be discussing about similar triangles, which is one of the very most important topic in our Telangana State SSC examinations. Okay. Thank you for watching my video. Please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ganitha Saravi.